yourself. Just listen. When God speaks, you owe it to yourself to love.
Ladies and gentlemen, Doc Holly.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to this week's episode of When Doc Speaks. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I am really excited about this particular topic, as I always am about any topic that we talk about. But last week we spoke about the traits of a high valued man. This week we're going to talk about the women. So let's just go ahead and dive on in and get down to the business. All right? So listen. It is a fact that there are so many people making a choice to be single. And so a lot of what you find is that the choice to be single has nothing to do with the reality that there may be slim pickings when it comes to available options, I guess you could say, finding a partner. It could mean a wide array of things as it relates to like the career, a person's well-being, a lot of things that contribute to being single. But most importantly, it may very well just be that the person's choice is, I just want to be single based on where I am in my life. I am in a place of contentment. And so, with that singleness, we want to talk about that. We have found that women today have such a freedom and an independence, and so many opportunities that were just truly undreamt of decades ago. And so, with that does comes a level of power. And so, this is where the high value woman comes into place. So, the reality is that she knows herself, she knows what she wants, and she isn't afraid to pursue it. And she also knows that she doesn't need a man to make her whole or complete. Now, this is a beautiful thing because a lot of times people are so fixated on why you're single, why you're not in a relationship. This is what you hear that is being asked of many single people. And a lot of times it is a choice. No one has to be in a relationship because if you have to be in a relationship, then what are you saying about yourself as it relates to being whole or complete? When you are in a place to where you don't need to be in a relationship, that's when it's okay to be in a relationship. But when you find yourself needing to be in one, okay, needing, you're actually speaking to a place to where there may be something that you deem to be incomplete about you. So, what exactly is a high value woman? What are the traits are we talking about? Let's keep going and talk about it further. Simply put, a high value woman is someone who knows her worth and exudes an energy that goes beyond the physical. Has nothing to do with the physical. And so that energy attracts other people like moths to a flame, honey. But she is so careful about who she allows into her life. She is very careful. Okay? A high value woman is not just, highly sought after by men, but she is someone who knows her inherent value and can hold her own, regardless of what people say or do to her. She may not be the most physically attractive, but she has something more valuable and enduring than that. She embraces her femininity and sexuality and possesses a confidence that exudes unwavering self love and self esteem. So let's take a look at the first trait, this first basic trait about a high value woman. Number one, she knows her worth. Yes, she knows her worth. A high value woman doesn't equate her worth with her body, the amount of attention she gets, or sex, nor does she operate from a place of fear or neediness. She doesn't need a man or anyone else to approve or validate her. She also doesn't let the opinions or remarks of others get in the way of how she lives her life. She is aware of and grounded in her inherent worth and value and knows this is to be true regardless of what happens to her. However, she knows this doesn't give her permission to act too good for others to or create a sense of false entitlement. Her strong self-worth is evident in how she walks, talks, dresses, and most importantly, treats herself. Ooh, girl, go ahead then. Know your worth, all right? The second trait, She loves and respects herself. A high value woman feels good in her skin, enjoys her own company, and is not intimidated by the high standards she has set for herself and others. If someone does not love her in the same way she loves herself, she is not afraid to walk away from that relationship. She knows that the level of respect she will get from others is contingent on the respect she gives to herself, and for this reason, she loves and respects herself deeply and will not settle for any less than what she knows she deserves. Number three, she is kind and compassionate. A high value woman knows and understands the power of compassion. She displays kindness to everyone she encounters, whether toward a bus driver or a best friend, and this is evident in her warmth. She knows that true, lasting beauty comes from how you treat others, and so her beauty radiates from within because she knows the value and connectedness of all living things. She is present with all and treats those around her with a gentle, loving kindness. She isn't cold hearted, stoic, or plays too hard to get. Why? Because she cares about people and she's not afraid to show it. Number four, she is committed to learning and growing. Oh, I love it. Learning and growth is where it's at. A high value woman pursues personal growth relentlessly and strives to be the best version of herself every single day. She believes in being well rounded and pursues wholehearted living with a passion. She aims to be intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually stable and is not afraid to seek professional help to achieve optimum well being. She knows that she has a lot to learn, and she is dedicated to learning through reading books, being updated on current affairs, watching films, listening to music, traveling, and immersing herself in art. She tries to expand her knowledge and learn something every day, knowing that everything and everyone has something to teach her if she remains open and humble. Number five, she is self aware and empathetic. Mm-mm. A high value woman is aware of the effects her thoughts, words, and behaviors have on other people. She understands that it's not just what you say, but how you say it, and communicates with others in a tactful and empathetic way. She possesses emotional intelligence and respects her feelings and thoughts without judgment. This enables her to do the same for others. She genuinely desires to connect with and understand other people, build and encourage others when she senses they need it, accept people as they are without needing or demanding that change. Number six, she is grounded in maturity. See, a high value woman doesn't feel the need to play games or manipulate others to get what she wants. Waiting for a few days until texting back, pretending to be too busy, or stringing men along for fun or things, she considers beneath her. Like, I'm not about that life. She will not engage in behaviors that don't align with her values or desires. She knows what she doesn't have to follow, the dating rules to make herself more attractive or appear more attainable. She already knows that she is special and doesn't feel the need to prove it. Moreover, a high value woman will not resort to demands to get someone to stay. She will allow the other person to leave the relationship if they wish to with grace. She is grounded in maturity. Number seven, she is not afraid to speak her mind. A high value woman knows that she serves no one by not speaking her mind. She is comfortable expressing her thoughts, feelings, and opinions with others, even if she knows that not everyone will like it. She isn't afraid to ask for what she wants, knowing that her needs are just as important as everybody else's. Similarly, She isn't afraid to say no or make clear what her boundaries are. A high value woman also expresses herself creatively and shares her unique outlook on the world through mediums like dance, poetry, or painting. And when she does, it comes from a place of genuineness, authenticity, and vulnerability. Number eight, she is passionate. A high value woman lives a life that is in alignment with her purpose, goals, and values. She doesn't accept any less and will pursue what she loves with fervor and passion. She lives a life of abundance and does not give up on doing what she loves to do to be with a man. She is not knocked down for long when setbacks and challenges come her way. She uses them as motivation to do and be better. She is a woman who is unapologetically in love with and what she does and who she is. She is a woman who takes full responsibility for her happiness and well being. Number nine, she has class. Yes. Classy and sexy are not oxymorons. She knows how to embrace her charm, femininity, and powerful beauty in an authentic way. She doesn't feel the need to seek attention from others constantly, but is comfortable in her beauty and holds herself with grace. She doesn't feel the need to compete with other women, but understands that all women are beautiful in their way and that their beauty does not take away from hers whatsoever. She is committed to empowering others and knows there is no need to compete for love or attention. There is room for everyone at the table. Number 10, she takes care of herself. A high value woman will not only take care of herself emotionally and spiritually, but physically too. She is committed to good health. She nourishes her body with water and food that makes her feel her best, exercises and moves her body daily, and presents herself to the world in a way that makes her feel confident and beautiful. She makes herself and her downtime a priority and places high importance on her self care routine. She understands the importance of living a balanced life, respects her limits, and treats her body lovingly. That's me all over. And last but not least, the last trait that's so important. She embraces her vulnerability. A high value woman knows that being vulnerable isn't being weak, needy, or too much. For her, vulnerability is being emotionally brave even when it feels risky or scary. She allows herself to be transparent and authentic with the people she loves, giving them the space to do the same. And she doesn't allow fear to drive her decisions, but risk hurt and disappointment to achieve connection, intimacy, and trust. All right, y'all. What's the takeaway here today? A high value woman is many things, but above and beyond, she is a woman who knows her value and only wants people in her life who values her too. She owns love and respects herself and knows her life is no less abundant without a man in it, and that it is what makes her a high value woman. I hope this has been very edifying to you. Please, as I always say, like and share it with your family and your friends. And I hope to hear from you guys. I love to get those topics coming in, the things that you love to talk about, and all those good things. And I love that this is empowering you, that it is effective, and it's something that you can listen to. It doesn't take too much of your time out of your day. So, thank you for all the positive feedback. Let's keep it going. And until next time, always remember you owe it to yourself to be good to yourself. So love yourself. All right. Until next time, take care.